Do you believe it exists? I do.
If right and wrong exist, does gravity exist?
Huh?
Does gravity exist? What? Yeah, okay, right and wrong exist. Yeah, we can agree on what is
Are
right
you,
and what is wrong.
Are you sure that right or wrong exists?
Yeah. How would you define all powerful?
All powerful, that he sees everything, he knows everything, he's aware of. No, I don't believe God could do everything.
So he's not all powerful.
No, all powerful doesn't mean, look, for example, if you have a boxer and he's the most powerful the all powerful boxer of all time, it means he would never lose a fight, ain't it? It's not possible.
But he could be the best and lose a fight, though.
Okay.
Yeah. You're saying it's a boxer that cannot be beaten.
Let me make it clearer.
Yeah.
Do you I believe God can't do everything. I don't believe God can do everything. I think I believe that if something makes him less than God, he's no longer God.
So he's limited, though.
Yeah.
Did you say he's limited?
Yeah, I do believe God is limited. For example, are you a Christian?
No, I'm atheist.
Okay, for example,
I was just thinking about Trinity.
No. For example, God. As Muslims, we don't believe in Trinity.
Yeah.
But the thing is this.
Well, I wonder why.
Let me give you an example. For example, God is eternal. Yes. Okay, so no matter, it's not about power or strength. He can't give himself a beginning because eternal thing has no beginning and no end. Yes. Yeah. So, for example, logically, yeah, if God is eternal, can he give himself a beginning?
But so we agree that he has limits then. He's not powerful
yes.
in the way
No.
that we mean that he can
listen,
do anything.
what I mean all powerful? But my understanding of all powerful.
Because a lot of people would say that he doesn't have
Okay,
limits,
it depends who you're speaking to on the level of all powerful. When I believe that God is all powerful, what I'm talking about, I believe that there's nothing that escapes his knowledge, his seeing, his hearing. This is what I believe, yes?
things that he cannot do.
Yes, like, for example, lying. Okay. What I would say to you, what's your name, by the way?
Matthias.
Huh?
Matt.
Because I'm going to mess up your name, innit?
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah, okay, so what I would just say is that we believe that this, would you say you're atheist or would you say you're agnostic?
I would say atheist in the sense that I don't subscribe to any religion, but I
think you're agnostic.
No, but I know a lot of people say that, but I think it's a statement. Atheist means that I don't have a theist, I don't have a religion.
No,
so by definition, I'm atheist. I don't deny God, I just don't subscribe to any form of God.
No, agnostic is someone who's not sure if there's a supreme being. No, you don't have to use the term God. That outside of this, like that, there's something greater, whether it's a force, a power, supreme being. Agnostic is someone who's not sure. There may be, there may not be. Atheist is someone that says no, there is definitely not.
I disagree with that.
No,
if
but
you ask atheists, they wouldn't say that. They wouldn't say no atheist denies God.
If we look up the word dictionary, my friend, look, my friend, there's many agnostics here. There's many agnostics here that don't have a religion.
Yeah, I know that. It's their choice
my
to
friend,
call themselves
but we
agnostic.
can't choose what the term. We're talking in the English language, yes?
Yeah, it's fine. You can call me agnostic. I can call myself atheist.
It
doesn't change the
no, but if we look up the word atheist in the dictionary,
look it up.
I'm not trying to catch you out,
no, that's
but
fine.
do you know when you look up the word atheist, yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah. Look, I'm not playing no games, yeah? Okay. Atheist. Non-believer.
So lacks belief in the existence of God. So I
Yeah?
lack belief in the existence of God.
Okay.
So I fit the description. Do we agree?
No, but hold on.
Non-believer, disbeliever, skeptic, doubter.
Okay, now we're gonna look.
Agnostic
Yeah.
and atheist, they work together.
No. My friend.
My
friend,
look,
look,
you can call me agnostic. It doesn't matter. Could we move on from this?
Okay, agnostic. A No.
No.
Hold on.
Need a C in
what was
there.
the answer for atheist? What was the
It was either doesn't believe in
Lack of
God
belief.
or lack of belief. Yeah, lack of belief. Yeah.
So you're
I
definitely
can
an
be
atheist
atheist and
because you
yeah.
have a lack
No.
of belief.
Agnostic is about knowledge, atheist is about belief.
Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah.
Agnostic.
So
I personally believe
nothing
something
is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God. So technically they believe about God.
No, do you know why? I'll tell you why. Are you sure, definitely sure that a being doesn't exist out there, without doubt.
I'm not sure, but I'm telling you.
So you're
I don't
agnostic?
subscribe to-
No.
It doesn't.
Hold on, I'm having a conversation. If you want a discussion after, I'll speak to you. It's not a problem. Hold on. Look, I'm saying to you, do you say that there's definitely?
I could say you're not a Muslim because I could come up with a different definition of Muslim. It's the same argument. Could we just move on from?
I'm
this
asking you a question, very simple question. Do you say that there's definitely not a force out there or being out there?
No, I'm not saying that. I never claimed
So you're not sure?
Well, no, yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so you're not atheist. Atheist says without. Hold on.
Can we have a look at the thing again?
Hold on. Hold on. I understand. Don't worry, I'll deal with you in a second. I know who you are. I'll deal with you in a second. Hold on. So the whole thing is this. So the whole thing is this. Look, agnostic. I'm just telling you. Yeah, that agnostic is someone who's not sure, and an atheist, yeah, is someone that says definitely there's not. Yeah.
But that's not true.
Huh?
That's
It is
not
true.
That's not what it said.
That
That's
it,
not what it said.
that is what it said.
No, the second definition.
It said non-believer. Atheist said
Did it say?
Lack of belief.
no.
Thank you.
Atheist.
That's what it said.
Okay, but
Would you agree?
Hold
you
on.
have a lack of
Have a
belief?
lack of
Thank
belief.
you. You're an atheist.
listen, it's very simple. Whether you like it or not, yeah.
It said in your thing.
Okay.
A lack
Doesn't
of
matter.
belief for the second bit.
Look,
It said
you know why they
clearly.
have a different, why they have the word agnostic and atheist? Because they're different, they're not the same thing. So the whole thing is,
Well, yeah, but we looked
Yeah,
agnostic. It
believes
says
in
that we don't
something.
know what
No,
God
it's not what
is.
it
It
is.
said it
No,
mentioned God. It said we don't know
agnostic
what.
no,
believes
wait,
in something.
anyway, the point I'm trying to say to you,
I don't believe
look,
in something.
my point to you, say, Matt, my point was this. My point was this, is that I believe that a creator created us, yes? And that, like, this world is not accident, yeah? Like, if someone is an atheist and they don't believe that this universe was created by...
We're saying we don't know. That's atheists say that.
Okay, if they say,
you ask
if they're saying they don't know, if they're saying they don't know, well, then what they're saying is that this universe, yeah, if they're saying that they're not sure, then they're saying that maybe this universe came about by accident. Now, I don't believe a BMW can come about by chance. I don't believe the universe can come about by chance.
But that's the belief. You have no evidence for it.
No, but my beliefs are based upon knowledge.
Okay. Okay. We can do two things.
Yeah.
One thing that we can do is either go to existence of God or not, right?
Yeah.
But what I would be interested in is if you do assume that there is a God, which is something that I can be fine with, because it's not unlikely. I would say there's no evidence for it, but why not? Could be a superior alien race, could be loads of different things. Let's say there's some form of intelligent designer. The thing that I struggle with is how you make the link between, there might be a God, and this is the God, and he wants that and that from us. He wants us to grow beards. He wants us to pray 5 times a day. How do you make that link? That's the link I really struggle with, right?
Okay, so like I was saying before, that there's many different religions, and they all claim from this source. Yes? And I haven't always been Muslim. So them, basically, is that you look at what these different books and stuff say about this being. Yes? So, like I said to...
How do you know the... Sorry, yeah, okay, finish. Sorry. Go for it.
So what I'm saying is that I ask people when I have the conversation, do you believe in this supreme being, like I did this person, that person, yeah? And they say, yeah. And I say, okay. Because I believe belief in God is natural. Like if you go anywhere in the natural world, yeah, the Amazon, the desert, anywhere.
In supernatural, yeah.
No, anywhere in the natural world.
Believing in supernatural is something
No,
quite natural.
you never heard of me. I said that if you go anywhere in the natural world, the Amazon natural world, yeah, where people are just living in a natural world, yeah.
They believe in supernatural.
No, they believe
not
it.
in God.
They believe in something greater.
Yes, supernatural.
Well, yeah, you could call it God, whatever.
You can be animist. It can be trees have a
Hold on,
soul.
but those people, what you'll find is that the majority of people, if you speak to the people in the natural world, they are not atheists. They believe in something greater. They believe in a greater force or power.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say to you is that we believe as Muslims that the Creator's given us this inbuilt thing. It's called fitra, a natural thing to know that there's a greater being. Now, like you said, how do you know which ones are and so forth? So what you'll find, when you speak to people of different religions like this, and you ask them, do you believe in God? And you ask them certain questions about their God, they will all say to you, he knows everything, he sees everything, he hears everything.
Not all of them. The Greeks would say that they have a more human-like notion.
Okay,
of God.
I'm saying that the religions we have around nowadays, yeah? Judaism, Christian, Sikhism, Hinduism.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
Hindus.
no,
They
Hindus,
have
yes,
many
Hindus.
gods. They
Yeah,
have
but
many
they will
gods.
say that they believe, but if you ask a Hindu, do you believe in one overall God, they will say yes.
Would they?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Because they
But
believe in many gods. Yeah?
If you speak to a Hindu like here, yeah, and you ask them, does God know everything? They're going to say yes.
Okay, we would have to do that. But
No
yeah.
problem, no problem. But the point I'm trying to say to you, So when you speak to them, I believe you're correct, they believe in other gods, yes? But the point I'm trying to say to you is that most people will give God these characteristics.
Buddhists, they wouldn't believe in
But
it.
as a Buddhist, you don't have to believe in God. You can be agnostic. It's basic. Like you don't have to be. Yeah. I'm saying if you ask most. No. Buddhist, you can be an atheist. You can be an atheist and be a Buddhist. You don't have to believe in a supreme power.
No, I wouldn't say you.
If
because they believe in reincarnation.
No, if you're atheist, you don't have to believe in accept God.
No, but as atheists, you don't subscribe to any belief. That's why I try to stay.
What I'm trying to say, you can be an atheist and Buddhist.
I disagree with
Are you saying there's no atheists that are Buddhists?
Well, if you adopt Buddhism as a philosophy, then yeah. But if you adopt it as a religion, then no, you cannot be atheist.
Hold on, what?
That's
Look,
your claim. Go on.
it's not. Look. Okay, what?
The Buddhists in Burma who are killing Muslims, do they think that it's a religion or not?
They think it's a way of life, whatever you call it, religion or way of life or philosophy. They have a set of rules and laws that they follow.
Yeah, and beliefs.
Yeah, and beliefs.
Beliefs in supernatural
Okay,
events, such as
look.
Reincarnation.
They believe the universe is basically
Reincarnation
everything.
is not
They believe the
supernatural.
universe is everything.
But
That's what they believe.
reincarnation is supernatural.
Okay.
So they believe in supernatural.
Okay, leave Buddhists out. Sikhs, yes?
They commit.
Yeah.
We're gonna say
To Muslims.
Sikhs, Jews, Christians, yeah? They believe.
That's in our time.
Okay,
Sorry, carry.
but the point I'm trying to say to you is that if you ask them certain things about God, they will believe that this supreme power has certain attributes, yes? Like you saw, I was talking to this gentleman here, yeah, and so forth. So what I'm trying to say to you, when you look at their scripture, they say that this being that was all seeing, all knowing, all hearing, and so forth. When you look into the scripture, you find he wasn't that. For example, people believe, like my mother and other people, they believe Jesus, peace be upon him, the prophet. They believe he was God. And if you ask them, does God know if they say yes. But then you look into Jesus' life in the Bible, and you see he didn't have these attributes of God. He prayed, he ate, you know, he needed help. So then we say to them, so how can this be God? You see what I'm saying? So God gives us a description in the Quran of what he is and what he is. I'll give you the Arabic and English, very short. Allah says in the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله صمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Say God is one, the absolute, the eternal. He doesn't give birth and he wasn't born.
I'm aware of. Yeah.
And there's nothing comparable to him. So my point is this, is that God created us, he sent us prophets, he sent us guidance. We believe that mankind needs guidance. Without guidance, he will go astray. And I would say,
How do you know that?
this is my claim I'm making, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, do you believe mankind needs guidance?
How do you define guidance? What kind guidance to do what? You assume that there's a purpose to
Okay,
mankind. Guidance would assume.
yeah, I do.
Guidance to go home, for example.
No, I do believe there's a purpose to mankind because I believe God created us, he gave us a conscience, and he sent us prophets to tell us, we know limited,
How to behave
we know limited things, what's right and wrong within ourselves, yes? But we don't know everything that's right and wrong, yes?
Well,
And
the psychopath believes that killing is right. So.
okay, but I'm not talking about psychopaths who don't have their mentality. I'm talking as normal human beings, we know certain things that are right and wrong, but we don't know everything that's right and wrong. And that's why as human beings we need guidance, because at the end of the day, if there is no God that created us, and this world is an accident like the atheist believes, there is
It's
no...
not an accident, but yeah.
No.
I mean, there's laws that made it happen. It's not an accident, but it doesn't have a purpose. That's the difference.
My friend, if a person is an atheist, they believe the world is an accident because nothing with power and intelligence chose to make the universe.
Is the tree an accident?
I'm asking you a question. Did something cause the Big Bang?
Did something cause the Big Bang?
Yeah.
No.
Was the
Cause
Big
something by what?
was the Big Bang intentional cause with intelligence and power behind it, or was it an accident?
Can I answer? Yeah. Can I say just a few things? The
Yeah,
first
it
thing
was a
is-
question.
Okay,
Like you're supposed to.
Thank you. I have let you speak, haven't I?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you haven't really answered my first question, which was how do you connect the fact that God exists to this God?
That's what I was doing. I was saying to
Now
you.
we're going back to
No,
let's talk about the existence
no, I
of
was-
God,
I was-
which I'm happy to do, but there's
I was
two different
explaining
things.
to you. I was saying to you that the reason why I know that the Quran is from that creator is because when I talk to the other people that claim to believe in that and that being, and I asked them, what qualities do they have? They say, he knows everything, he sees everything. Then when I read the scripture, because I wasn't born into a Muslim family, so I looked into different things before I became a Muslim. When I looked into different books, this claim that of what they told me that God is, that he has these attributes, he's eternal, he knows everything, he sees everything, he's all powerful, he knows the good and bad we do. When I look into the scripture, when I look, the people, look, first of all, the point I'm trying to say to you, you're asking me, how do I know? Yeah, I have a concept of God, yes? Yeah. I speak to other people that are alive today because I'm alive now. And I ask them about their concept of this God. They say like me, they agree, God knows everything, he sees everything.
Christian.
Hold it, no, not just Christians. Hold on. In this park, there's not just Christians and Jews. Yes? Even Aborigines, they believe in a greater force that knows.
Not that is all powerful.
No, they do. Look, the whole thing is, okay, you're agnostic, yeah? Atheist, you say. I believe you're agnostic, but you say you're atheist, yes? Okay. So you ask me, yes, why did I choose Islam, yes? Or how do I say that Islam, yes?
That God has those characteristics.
Okay. Before as a Muslim, I believed that there was a being out there that saw everything, knows everything, cares everything. I knew everything good and bad I was doing. Yes?
But why?
Huh?
How do you know that there's a being that
Because naturally inside I feel it.
But there's a lot of things that we do naturally.
Okay,
that
for example, the universe, yes? For example, the universe. You believe that this universe, yes, came about by accident, and photosynthesis, evaporation and condensation are one big accident. You accept that? You accept that, don't you?
It's not an accident, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, what caused the Big Bang? Something or nothing?
What caused it? Does the Big Bang need to have a cause?
Yes, it does, because it was a Big Bang.
So do we agree that we're making the case of God exists or not now? Because you haven't answered my question.
You don't
We're
understand.
going back to-
Okay, this is the point.
We can't go back to
You're
that.
asking me why I believe. Why is the?
Why do you believe that God,
Okay.
if he does exist, is the Muslim God?
I was explaining to you.
No, you're talking
No,
about the Big Bang.
no.
How does that make the case for the Muslim God?
Let me explain it to you. You asked me a question. We go through it slowly. Why do I believe, yes, that the God that, or the force that exists out there, yeah, is the God of Islam, and not Christian or Judaism, this, that. And I told you why. I said because when I was searching and looking into different religions, yes, I asked them, what do you believe about God? Jews, Christians, and so forth, yes? Yes? I asked them, they told me they believe God is all nine, this, that, and the other, and so forth. I read their books, yes?
What does that have to do
Hold
with
on,
the Big Bang?
you're,
You've been talking a lot. I haven't
hold
been
on,
talking. Go for it.
you're asking me a question.
Okay.
Do you want me, if you don't want me to answer, then I won't.
No, go for it.
Okay.
I want to.
So I looked through the different books. The Christian book claimed that God was all knowing, all seeing, all hearing. I looked into the scripture, it wasn't true. I looked into the Jews' books, yeah? The Old Testament, they said that God was all knowing, all seeing. It claimed that not to be true and so forth. I looked into the Hindus, and they said they believed in a perfect, all knowing, all good. And I found that they had a God that didn't know things, didn't see everything, didn't hear everything. Yes. So the God, I believe that this world is not accident, and that something made this universe intentionally with intelligence. And the book that matches that is the Quran. Now, because when I finally read about God in the Quran, we have God and we have prophets. Yes? The prophets are men who speak to people. They eat, they sleep, they don't know everything. The creator of the universe in the book, he doesn't get hungry, he doesn't get thirsty, he doesn't get tired, he doesn't have human thoughts, and that's the God that I believe in. Now, I'm asking you a question. As an atheist, yeah, do you believe because right and wrong doesn't exist at all?
That's not true.
I tell you why. If there's no God that created this universe and knows the best about this universe and morality, then it's only my argument against your argument.
Not exactly, no. I would like to argue that there's two things, right? There's objective truths, there's subjective truths. There's another thing that is collective truths, right? I'm a terrible singer. Everybody can agree that I'm a terrible singer. Now, 1,000 years ago, and 1,000 years. Yeah, it's a subjective thing, isn't it? Morality is the same thing. It's not objective, we agree on that, but it's collective. People can agree to it because it's based on logic, it's based on reasoning, it's based on scientific understanding, it's based on empathy, the way we understand other people's feelings. So it's based on things that we can actually look at and experience.
I disagree with you. Allah says in the Quran, "Wal as in insan ala fikus illa ladhina amanu." Verily, by time mankind is lost, except those who believe. I'm saying to you, as human beings, that our intellect and technology is not enough to let us know right and wrong. Do you believe right and wrong? And if there's no creator, yeah, it's just my argument against yours.
Yeah, but one argument is better though.
Hold on, but who defines that?
But reason and logic. If your argument is the same than us having a debate now. If the argument doesn't stand, if I say I can jump from this tree and land on the ground without hurting myself, I'm making a point. It's my word against yours, but I have to prove it. I have to make sense out of it.
Okay,
it's the same with morality. You have to make sense out of it.
Okay, who defines right and wrong?
We define it as a collectivity.
As a collectivity. Yeah. Okay, so in America, when it was written in the Constitution that a black man is 3/5 of a human being, was that right or wrong?
It was wrong. Why was it wrong?
No, hold on. Hold on. But it was right according to them.
Okay, do you know why? Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because they believed with pseudoscience that white man was superior to man. We know this not to be true through science.
How?
So since there's no
what do you mean pseudoscience? What do you mean pseudoscience?
What did they use phenomenology? How do you call that in English? The study of the brain, you know,
yeah.
We know that to be wrong now. They used that at the time. They used it for many things. How to find out if someone was a criminal or not. And we know it to be a pseudoscience. We know it to be wrong.
So is there anything wrong?
And they used the
hold on.
as well.
As a human being, I'm asking you a question. As an atheist, yeah? Is there anything wrong in believing that one race is superior to another?
Yeah, especially if it's not true. What evidence do you have to suggest that one race
do you believe in evolution?
Yes.
But you don't really know about evolution, do you?
I don't know, it depends.
No, you don't really, if someone gave you the tools to this, how to work evolution out, you couldn't do it yourself, could you?
Do evolution.
You believe in evolution, yes?
People have done evolution at a microscopic
Yeah, but
level.
you as a layman, you don't know what you don't know the intricate details of evolution. If you had the tools that they have, you couldn't work. If you had the tools, yeah, you couldn't work it out if someone just gave you the tools to research, could you?
So what tools?
I'm saying to you, you have. What I'm trying to say to you, you have the faith in the scientists.
I have the what?
I have
faith in science.
Yeah, you have faith in the scientists, don't you?
In the scientists?
Yes.
Yeah, and it depends. I mean, I know that it can be wrong.
So
but
no.
Things,
What I'm trying to say to you, for example, if you was born in a time when the Western scientists believed the world was flat, you would follow the scientists and agree with them. Of course, yes.
Yeah.
So you.
But there never was any evidence to support it.
No, there was evidence because they said it was a fact. What I'm trying to say is that you.
It wasn't a fact.
What I'm trying to. No, okay, but what?
They didn't come up with any scientific model or scientific evidence. It was a belief that preceded science.
Did they give scientific reasons for why they believed it was flat, or did they just say it's flat?
They looked at the Bible and the Quran.
No, they didn't look at the Quran.
Bible, yeah, it's true because it was the Western world. Fair enough.
Okay, the point I'm trying to make to you, the point I'm trying to say to you, if you are an atheist and you believe in evolution, you can't believe in right and wrong. I'll tell you why. Evolution is the survival of the fittest, yes?
Yeah. What does that mean? Can you explain it?
Okay, it means basically that the strongest and the powerful survive.
No.
Yes, it does.
It's not true. That's a common misconception about evolution.
How do animals survive?
Can I just say what the fittest is? The fittest is the one that is the most likely to reproduce. It doesn't mean the strongest. It doesn't mean the most powerful. It can mean loads of different things. Within animals, it can mean the most beautiful, the one that's the biggest, the smallest. It can mean the one that's the quickest. It can mean the one that's the slowest. It can mean anything. It's the one that's fittest is the most likely to reproduce. Are we highly evolved? Are we animals? Yeah.
Okay. When a lion kills another lion or steals another lion's property, is it wrong?
According to us, yeah.
No, it's not. When you say a lion killing another lion or taking another...
Why did he steal it?
No, I'm asking.
That's what I would ask.
As a Muslim, I don't believe when a lion kills another lion or a lion steals another animal's property, that's wrong. Do you know why? Because animals are animals and we're humans. And I believe that God created animals without a conscience and God created us with a conscience. But as an evolution and an atheist, you believe we are animals. Okay, so is it wrong to kill someone?
Yes. Well, yes, most likely if it's self-defense. For
Most
example.
likely?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Religion deals with absolute, which by definition doesn't work.
No.
Because but is it wrong to kill somebody who's about to kill you?
No,
Tell
but
me
I'm
that.
not talking.
Answer
I'm
my
not
question.
talking.
Listen,
Look, I'm not
can I
talking
ask
about
the
that.
question
I'm
for
not.
once? Is it wrong to kill somebody who's about to kill you? Yes or no?
You know that's not what I'm talking about.
But no, that is exactly
Okay,
the
if a
point I'm
line.
making.
Okay, if a line.
Religion deals with absolute, and this is why moral from religion
Yeah, because
is necessarily
no.
bad.
Do
It's
you know
a
why?
bad
Because
example.
right and wrong is absolutist in most cases. Look, for example,
No case. Give
when
me an example.
for example,
Killing is a good
let me give an
example.
example. When a lion kills another lion just for the fact that he wants his territory, is it right or wrong?
But how important is his territory? How important is the lion's life? Why?
I'm asking you a question. Do you know the answer? Do you know when a lion kills another lion, yeah, for his territory, is it right or wrong?
I guess I'm just not arrogant enough to make that
You don't
claim
know.
that it's right or wrong.
You don't know.
From my perspective, why has the lion does it?
Okay, okay. Do you know, okay. See, this is what I'm trying to say. This is why I'm saying we need. This is why I'm saying, as the Quran says, we need guidance. As a Muslim, I tell you why. I tell you why. When a lion kills another lion over property, I don't think it's wrong. Do you know why? Because a lion doesn't have a conscience. When a lion steals another, like kills another lion, just.
So if a man is a schizophrenic person, is that wrong if he kills someone? Because obviously he's ill.
No, it's not wrong for him because he has got his faculties. But the difference is between me and you is that I believe animals are created without a conscience, yes, and you believe that animals were created without a conscience, and that. Sorry, I believe that animals were created without a conscience, and humans were created with a conscience. I'll explain in a minute. You believe?
Don't have consciousness.
Huh?
Ants don't have consciousness because they don't sleep, but loads of animals have very similar form of consciousness to us. So
Okay,
how do you define
okay.
consciousness?
I believe if he was to come and kill me, or I was to come and kill him, yeah, just for his belongings, I would believe it's wrong if a human does that. Why? Because we have a conscience, yes? If a lion came and attacked him, and so forth, or a lion came and attacked me, I don't believe it's wrong.
So why do
you know why?
still do it?
Hold on. No, see, that's the
Your
difference.
argument doesn't make
See,
sense.
I tell you why.
Some
I tell you why.
lions don't do it,
I
some
tell you why.
lions do it.
No,
Humans, it's
all
the
lions
same.
kill other lions. What are you talking about?
Humans is the same. You'll see
You're wrong.
lions that are not
You're-
aggressive.
excuse-
You'll see humans that are not
excuse me.
aggressive. It's exactly the same.
Excuse me. When a lion kills another lion, do the other lions put him in jail?
No, that's
Why?
just-
Why?
Because first of all, lions don't have the same social system that
Exactly.
we do.
You
If
didn't.
you look at
when-
ants and
exact-
bees, they are
hold on.
social
Hold on. Hold on.
animals as
Hold
well.
on.
We're a social
Because you know why
animal.
they don't put him in jail or take him to court? Because they don't have a conscience. That's why.
Or is it because they don't have a social system like we do?
Call it social system, whatever. The fact.
It does matter because other animals.
See, you know what the problem is? This is where atheism leaves us. See, atheism believe that we were once.
Animals do
Hold on.
punish
Hold on.
murderers.
So you're.
There's loads of animals that punish murderers.
Okay.
It's not a human thing.
Okay, you believe we were all. You believe, yes, that we were all once not apes, but something like an ape, yes? Yes? And that we evolved, yes? And at that time we didn't have a conscience, did we?
At what time?
When we were animals, when we were
We
ape
had
like,
a consciousness, according to me. It depends how you define consciousness.
did you steal other people's land?
We didn't have lands back then.
Whole territory, whatever you want to. You know what I'm talking about. No, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When we were,
We did steal other
we stole other
people.
people's
We
things,
still do it.
and we
We
could,
still fight over land.
and it's wrong. When you bomb other countries for resources,
Nothing has changed, basically.
no, it has
Like,
changed.
we're exactly
We
like
know
that.
it's wrong when we do it now.
Do we? So why do we still do it?
Because
then?
people are
It's
greedy. So you're
Okay,
saying,
so-
are you saying when people bomb other people's countries for resources, they don't know what they did is wrong? Bush never knew what he was doing was
I'm
wrong.
sure he believes he's right.
No.
Otherwise he wouldn't do it. He believes he's doing it for
Hold
a good
on.
reason.
Did
That's precisely why he's
you know why they said? Do you know why they said they went to Iraq for weapons of mass destruction?
petrol.
No. Why did they say? Why did they just say, "I'm going there because I have the power to take it"? Why? Yeah, think about it.
Because people wouldn't like it.
Why
And
wouldn't
they
people?
be able to do it?
What?
But
No,
their
no, 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 no,
argument-
no, no,
their
no.
argument, If you
No.
go ask them, their argument would be that people wouldn't understand. So
Hold
they
on.
had to lie to
Ho-
people so that because
Did
they
they
are
not-
superiorly, knowledgeable.
When they were lying to the people, did they know?
Yeah, they knew
Why
were
did they know? Why did they know? Because they had a
Conscious.
Conscious, exactly. You
That's
make.
not why they knew right from wrong.
Excuse me. See, this is the problem. You believe that we were monkey types, yes, and that when we were monkey types, yeah, and we didn't have a conscience, yeah. How did we get a conscience?
I didn't make that claim. I just told you we had a conscience.
We-
I'm just saying it depends how you define consciousness. We would have to agree on
When
that.
we were killing other animals and raping and
So we were morally inferior, is that what you're saying? It doesn't mean we didn't have a conscience.
you did have a conscience because you didn't know right and wrong.
They did. It's just not true what
What do you
you're
mean?
saying. It's not
Well,
true. You
okay,
have to
so
look
what-
at it. Go research it, honestly.
Hold on. When we were monkeys and we were stealing each other's property, yeah, and we were killing each other. Hold on, I'm asking you a question. When we were in a monkey type, according to you, because I don't believe we were ever monkey, I believe God created animals and God created humans, and they were both always.
Jason,
Can I finish? Yeah.
Can I ask you a question then?
Go ahead.
So they go somewhere. Because that I'm genuinely interested in that. Is if you don't believe in evolution, what exactly do you believe? When did God create us? How did He create
I
us?
believe God created Adam and Eve, and from him all of mankind came.
So incest?
Huh?
Incest?
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Because that's another thing that I'm interested in. Because religious people have such an issue with incest, but
No
Adam
problem.
and Eve, so they had loads
But,
of
but,
incestuous
but,
children,
but the problem is the problem is I'm asking you, yeah, because you're saying that we don't have. You're saying that when we were animals, like monkey types, yes, that we always had a conscience. Is that what you're saying?
Can we agree on a term of what is consciousness? Can you define it? Because loads
Okay.
of animals have consciousness.
When
according
this,
to
as a
me.
Muslim, when I see animals killing other animals or taking their territory,
talking about
I'm,
moral,
I'm,
not
tr-
about consciousness.
I'm telling you my views. You don't have to agree with them. Yes, but if you don't agree with them, I'm going to ask you what you have as for your opinions. I'm saying to you, as a Muslim, I believe God created mankind. He gave them an intellect, yes, a conscience. You believe that we were all animals, yes, at one stage.
We still are.
Okay. Did we have a conscience?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the argument for us having a consciousness.
Okay, so when lions kill other lions and take their territory, is it, as a Muslim, I don't believe it's wrong because they don't have a conscience. Do you believe it's right or wrong?
So me saying that it's probably wrong is probably a better position than you're saying you don't.
What do you mean
believe
it's probably
because
wrong? You
have-
don't know?
It's like you said. It's like I said from the beginning. It's collective. We reason about it. We debate about it. It's based on logic.
I'm
and
asking you a
reasoning.
question. When a lion kills...
If you make the case.
Yes, please. Cool.
If you make the case that it's right, you have to defend
I'm
it. You have to argue your case.
I asked you a question. I'm saying to you, animals, a lion just follows its desires. It doesn't have a conscience that tells right and wrong. And when a lion kills another lion and takes his property, I don't believe it's wrong. Do you know why? Do you know why? It doesn't know better. Now I'm asking you as a human being, if I still,
Do children know better?
you can't listen. A child,
Where
hold
do
on,
you- where do
hold
you
on.
put
A
the
child
limit?
at a young age doesn't know better. When it grows up,
So
how
if
does?
a child kills someone, is it wrong or is it right?
No, it's not wrong because the child doesn't know better. If a child doesn't know, but when he becomes,
say it's wrong.
but when a child, it's wrong when a child kills an adult.
If a child kills an adult, of course that's wrong.
Excuse me.
How could you
Ex-
possibly argue that?
Excuse
it's
me.
not wrong?
If a child takes its little theft is wrong, yes.
I'm not saying we
No,
should
no, 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 no,
punish him.
no,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
it's
no, no, no,
wrong.
no, no, no,
I'm
no, no,
saying
no,
it's
no,
clearly
no.
wrong.
Listen. If a child steals off his, if I steal, if
If a child
hold on,
steals, it's not wrong.
can you? Why?
Yeah.
I let you speak.
You speak most of the time.
No, trust me, I'm letting you.
We can look back at the
Yes,
video.
no problem.
You speak most of the time.
When I ask you a question, I let you speak. Okay, if you take this off me now, yes, that is illegal. It's criminal. It's wrong. Morally wrong.
What if I was 17?
Hold on. If you're 17, it was because I'm judging you by Islam. Yes, it would be wrong. Yes. Now I'm saying to you, if a child, yes, a 3-year-old baby takes a toy off their sister or brother, it's not wrong. Do you know why?
What about a 6-year-old?
Do you know why? Do you know
What
why?
about a 6-year-old?
To a 6-year-old, they will get to a stage where they have the conscience.
When?
You know with the child.
So it's kind of subjective.
Are you telling me? Okay,
Your moral is subjective
okay.
then.
Listen,
Are you
listen.
saying your moral is
So are you saying to me that if a 6-year-old steals, it's the same as a 33-year-old stealing?
No,
sorry.
I never made that claim.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you. You're the one making the claim that animals, it's not wrong if they do it, but it's wrong if we do
Yes,
it.
because
You're making that claim.
okay,
I'm
so
not
you're
making
saying
it. So I'm saying, what about children? Which
okay,
is a valid point,
okay,
isn't
okay.
it?
So
Admit that
which
at
is
least.
that's not a valid point. I'll tell you why. Okay, when they bombed Iraq for weapons of mass destruction, was it right or wrong?
It was wrong.
Why was it wrong?
Because they did it for petrol. They did it for their own economical interest.
So it's wrong to bomb people. So it's wrong to bomb people for resources, yes? To take people's resources. Okay, when a lion takes another lion's resources, is it wrong?
Yes.
It's wrong. Why is it wrong? Did the lion know it was doing wrong?
Is it going to die if it doesn't do it?
So
Is it going to die? It does matter though.
okay,
This
so
is
then
what-
if you
this is
believe
what
that,
you don't
if you
understand.
believe that,
This
if you
is absolutely-
okay, if you believe that, why don't you arrest lions?
God.
No, if you believe that, yes? It's wrong, yes?
I'm asking
No,
you,
no,
what
no.
was his
You-
intention?
no.
We cannot determine if it's wrong or not because we
Okay,
don't know the
say a
lion's
lion has
intention.
territory already, enough to live on, but he just does it
We
out
don't
of...
know why he did it. We don't.
Okay,
why
so
would we interfere?
okay, so do you believe that Bush and those people should be put in jail for what they did?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Which is, excuse me, do you believe that Bush, for bombing Iraq and using a lie, because you said it was a lie before...
I might not be informed enough about what happened to know if there should be... I think there should be investigation about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
that's
it's found they
different.
did it for
Because
resource...
we need to know why. We need to
This
know
is
what
unbelievable.
happened. We need to... No, that's
You
what
said to
don't
me,
understand.
you said to me that they went to war in Iraq for the resources, yes? Yes?
Sure, that's as far as I'm concerned, yes.
That's what you believe?
As far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
I might be wrong. Do you understand that?
Okay, what Hitler did, was it wrong?
Yes, it was wrong. Killing Jews, yes. It's pretty obvious.
Okay,
How do we know it was wrong? That's what interests
okay.
me. How do we know that it's wrong? Is it because of the Quran or is it because we have brains that can reason and think about it and make an argument? Because we can reason and make an argument. If you say it was wrong, I can explain why it was wrong. If you just say it wasn't written in the Quran, don't kill Jews. If anything, it was written, do kill Jews. I know you'll say it wasn't, but if anything, it was written that rather than the opposite, right?
okay, the point I'm trying to say to you is that if there's no creator, see if there's a creator that created this and created all of us, yes, and says what's right and wrong, we can't argue with it. I'll tell you why. If there's a creator that exists, why? Because it created everything and it knows best.
But you could be wrong about it, though.
What do you mean?
You could be wrong, you agree. He could think that killing women is good, and you could be wrong and say, no, it's bad.
No, why would you think that killing...
You
hold
could
on.
not know
Why,
God's
hold on,
moral,
hold on. Yes, but
Yeah,
if...
you could be wrong
but
about
if...
what God wants
Hold on,
from you.
hold on. So do you
agree?
believe that
So
being out there...
subjective.
Do you believe... If that being wants us to kill each other...
Jason,
if
can I
that...
just ask you one
No,
thing?
you just
Can I
said...
just- can I
You
just
made a
ask you
point.
one
You made a
thing?
point. You said that he could want us to kill women.
Yeah,
Yes?
it's an example.
But the thing that within ourselves tells us it's wrong to kill another... Naturally, it's wrong to kill another person for no reason.
You're saying that comes from God.
Yes, I'm saying that.
Well, how comes that every person disagrees on what is right and wrong?
Do you believe it's wrong? You're wrong.
Disagree with many Muslims
Do you
on
believe...
what is
Do you,
right and
do,
wrong.
do you believe it's...
Do you agree with
No, you're
every
wrong.
Muslim on what is right and wrong?
Do you believe it's wrong to kill people?
I told you already.
Do you-
What if it's self-defense?
I'm not talking about self-defense.
But it is important. though.
I'm asking you, do you
It
believe
is
it's okay to
important.
kill women? The example you used.
For what reason?
For no reason.
No.
Exactly. So that example that you
But
gave...
because I can argue
Exactly.
why it's
So-
wrong.
so that
I
ex-
can explain to you why
Exactly.
it's wrong.
That example that
The
you...
same reason I cross the road when there's no car.
But
It's
what I'm
because
trying
it
to...
makes sense.
What I'm trying to say to you, if that being that exists out there, yeah, I believe it gave us something within ourselves. It gave us a conscience and a heart to know what's right and wrong. Now, I'm saying to you, certain things we know are right and wrong, like murder, yes? Stealing, yes?
Yeah, but there's loads of murder in religion.
What do you mean?
There's murder everywhere in the Quran.
Hold on.
during
You
your
never...
time.
This is what I don't like. This is what I don't... No, you haven't... Excuse me.
Did I read?
Excuse me.
5 chapters.
Excuse me.
5
You
chapters.
have...
I read
Excuse
5
me.
chapters.
You never read... Excuse me. You do not have informed knowledge about Islam. Do you?
No, you have better knowledge.
You,
than me,
no,
way
you know,
better
no.
knowledge
I'm
than
not
me
talking
about
about better knowledge. Yes, everyone has. There's people that have more knowledge of Islam than me, and there's people that.
Yeah.
So, but the point is this.
You have more
Hold on.
knowledge.
You
That's not an
said
issue.
you made a claim. Yeah, in the Quran, yeah, it says kill people many times.
No, I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did say that.
No.
Yes, you did say that.
No.
It's on
What
camera.
I said is there's loads of murders in the Quran.
What do you mean?
There's loads of murder. It explains wartime and how people kill
Hold
each other.
on.
It-
Hold on. There's first of all,
There's
hold on.
a verse. Can we do this next time
No,
when I
no.
bring the Quran?
No, no.
We can talk
First
about
of all, you said there's loads of murder in the Quran.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
But there's
Would you,
crime,
does the
there's
Quran tell
war,
you to kill? Does the Quran tell you to kill people?
What I mean is
For
it
no
doesn't
reason.
It doesn't condemn.
Fuck 'em. Take care. Does the Quran tell you to kill innocent people? Yes or no?
If it's self-defense, yeah.
Does it self-defense?
that.
Do you understand? You understand English? Does the Quran tell you to kill innocent people? No. So please don't try to
does
to
it
get
say to
cheap
kill
points.
non-believers?
Excuse me. Please don't use the verses, sound bites you've heard,
Context.
because you said that in the Quran it talks about
I
murder a
read the
lot.
context.
Okay, so you understand when you say that people could misunderstand what you're saying, yes? Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay.
So,
that's a good point. No,
so,
I agree with
so
that.
the whole thing, the Quran doesn't tell you to murder innocent people. So the Quran doesn't tell you.
doesn't, yeah.
Okay. So the point I'm
Depends who you call innocent.
the point I'm trying to say to you, yeah. I'm trying to say to you, right and wrong. Do you believe it exists? I do.
If right and wrong exist, does gravity exist?
Huh?
Does gravity exist? What, yeah, okay, right and wrong exist. Yeah, we can agree on what is
Are you-
right and what is wrong.
Are you sure that right and wrong exists?
Yeah, it's like beauty. Does beauty exist?
Huh?
Does beauty exist? Does beauty exist?
I don't believe that's a moral question.
No, does beauty exist? I'm
Beauty
trying to make
exists,
it-
yes.
Yeah, so it's the same thing.
Okay, so
right
the,
and wrong
so the
exist.
point I'm trying to say to you, if there's only man, yes, there's only man, and man is left to decide on wrong, there's going to be many times where with his fallible man he's going to make many big mistakes. For example, what Hitler done, yes, you believe it was wrong. Why?
Okay, so which aspect? Killing the Jews, for example?
Killing the Jews.
Yeah, because what right does it? His claim was that he was the superior race again, right? That was the Aryan race was the superior race. That Jews were bad for the country, for example. You would have to demonstrate that Jews are bad for the country. We know they're not.
Is it okay for me to believe, for example, I believe that my race is the best, and I believe they look better than everyone else, and that they're just superior?
You would have to support this claim.
Huh?
You would have to.
I
support this
I
claim.
believe it because I love my race the
That's wrong
most.
to just believe it.
It's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong to just believe it. You have to hold people accountable to their claim. You have to ask them why do you believe that. And that's,
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so I say my reasons is because I'm from that race and I believe it's the best, and I believe this land should be for us.
That's not good enough.
So it's immoral to and then I start killing and taking war and so forth. Yeah.
You have no justification behind it. You didn't give me any justification.
Okay,
so I'll tell you that's not good enough.
Do I
It
have to
doesn't
get
make sense.
justification from you as another human being?
Yeah, of course.
Why? Who are you?
Because we live together.
Could we live together? Okay, so it's wrong. Yes.
Like I said, it's collective.
So it's wrong.
Moral is collective.
Because we have to
It's
get
not
so we have to
subjective.
get agreement from each other, yes? Okay, when lions do that to other species, is it wrong?
Why are we looking at lions?
No,
Why
because
are
we're
we
all
concerned
animals.
about lions?
We're all animals.
Sure.
Is it
We're a
wrong?
very-
Is it
we're a
wrong?
very specific type of animal.
Is it wrong?
But I don't have the
You
answer
seem
for
confused.
everything that it.
You seem,
I? No,
yeah.
I'm not
You
confused.
said it's wrong.
I'm-
You said it's wrong. Yeah. You said it's wrong as us as human beings to think
I
that.
think you can definitely make the case.
Hold
that
on.
it's wrong.
You said it, as human beings it's wrong for us because for a human being to think that my race or my species, whatever, my race, that I believe we're the best and I'm just going to exterminate every race because I'm from this race
not
and I
true.
believe it's the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not true.
So I
You
asked
have no
you.
evidence to support that
No,
claim.
but if I just listen, first of all, I'm living on this earth. I don't need permission from you, do I?
Well, you do.
Why?
Because there's loads of me.
And
If
it-
you believe your race is the best, there's loads of me.
Okay.
So we need to come to some form of agreement. Or
I don't
there'll
want
be
agreement.
war.
I'll just kill you. Is that?
War.
That's
But
wrong.
there's war.
That's
That's
wrong.
wrong, yeah.
Okay, so when lions, yes, do that to other animals and they take their territory just for the sake of having the biggest land, the most wives and this, that, is it right or wrong?
Who are you to tell if it's right?
You don't know, do you?
But you can
What?
make the case it is right. You can make the case
You know
it is
what?
wrong. If
See, this is
you
what I'm
make a
saying.
good case,
That's
then
what I'm saying.
I'll
As the
listen
last
to
says
you.
in the Quran, while us in the insan ala fikus illa ladhina amanu. By the time mankind is lost, except those who believe. Because what is this that you're saying for me, for humans it's wrong, yes. For animals you don't know. See, I'm clear about it. You see animals when they kill each other, I know it's not wrong. You know when an animal does something,
Is it
you know
wrong?
why? You know why? Because the animal.
Is Robin Hood
hold
a
on.
good guy or a bad guy?
Excuse me. I don't believe in
Is
Robin Hood.
James
I don't
Bond a
believe
good
in Robin Hood.
The example.
What? He was wrong.
He was wrong.
Yes.
Okay. So you shouldn't steal from the rich and give it to the poor.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay. Should you steal if you're starving and you'll die if you don't?
No,
steal?
but that's not.
So what do you
Hold
do?
on.
So you
no, that's not argument. If a person, if say a person was,
What I'm
no,
saying,
no,
you're
no,
asking
hold
me
on.
if a lion
No,
killing
excuse me,
another lion is
excuse me.
wrong, I can tell you there's loads of things that we can debate. Is it right or is it wrong? And
You said you
it's
don't
a
know.
grey area.
You said you don't know. See, the difference between us, I believe God created man and gave him a conscience, yes? And he created animals and he left animals to be animals without a conscience. They eat, they steal, they kill.
Of course we
Hold on,
want to believe
hold on.
that. Of course we want to believe
Humans are not supposed to steal and kill from each other and take each other. Animals are just animals. They follow desire. They just do what they want. In fact, in the Quran, it tells us. In fact, in the Quran, it tells us not to be like animals, just following our desires. Now, the whole thing is, you believe you're not even sure whether it's wrong for you. Whether
You're not sure. That's the point
I am.
I'm making. You're not sure.
Wallahi, I have. I have yaqeen, I'm sure.
There's
listen,
loads
listen.
of examples where you don't know if it's right or
Listen.
wrong. We're human beings. We're trying to make sense out of things.
You
I
are.
can give you
Not me.
1,000
You
I
are.
can give you 1,000 examples where you wouldn't be able to say if it's right or wrong for sure.
Listen.
This is what ethics are. This
The-
is what
I
moral is.
want to ask you a question, yeah? For example, say there's a woman walking around in a miniskirt, yeah? Say there's a man who has a flat, yes? See, I get my right and wrong from the Creator. I don't follow mankind. Like I said to you, if you was born in a time when in America, where it was written in the Constitution that black people are, was it? Hold on, I'm explaining. Hold on, I'm explaining. Look, excuse me, I'm not talking. No, they didn't get this from the Bible. I said in America, when it was written in the Constitution that black was 3/5 of a man, yeah, to a white man, yeah. Because if you was born at that time, you would most probably be racist, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
You know why you'd be racist? Because you get your right and wrong
I
from.
don't have the knowledge that I have now.
Because you get your right and wrong from the government, from society, and you're following the crowd, yes?
Where does the government and society get it from?
No. They
tell
didn't
me,
get it from
answer
the
the question.
Bible.
They don't get it from the Bible.
Where did they get it from?
There's loads of things that are in
Look,
the Bible that
excuse
we
me,
disregard. There's loads of things
I'm
that we
ask-
accept. We make
I'm-
that distinction because we have brains that we can
I'm
use
asking
to
you a
think
question.
rationally about things.
Why in the law in America were black people inferior? Why?
We went over this already.
No, why?
They believe they were inferior because of pseudoscience.
No.
They justify it through religion. You can't look
Excuse
this
me.
up. Why don't we do this next time and I
Excuse me.
bring
But
the
you would
evidence?
have followed them, ain't it?
Probably. I can't say for sure. Would I have had my
Okay.
brain? What do you mean?
But do you know what? That's why I'm
human
saying you
being
need
born
guidance.
at that
That's why
time,
I'm saying you need guidance. Because it says in the Quran, if you was
the Muslim have
no,
slaves.
no, hold on.
Did the
Let me.
Muslims have
Please
slaves?
don't
No,
talk.
it's important.
I'll
It's
answer your
important.
question.
Okay.
And this is what I really dislike. That people talk about Islam like they know about it when they don't. Like you said something before, yeah, that people will understand to say that is the Quran says to murder innocent people. But for example, you know why mankind needs guidance, and I would advise you to read the Quran in context from start to the end. Is this: if you was alive in the time of when America was racist, you would think, because you'd be following the crowd, the society, and the scientists. But if you was a Muslim, you wouldn't be. Do you know why? Because in the Quran it says, Arab isn't superior to non-Arab, yes? And non-Arab isn't superior to Arab. And white isn't superior to black, and black isn't superior to white. Not only that.
That would be interesting if you could show me that.
Yeah, I will. Can you put it up for him? Yeah? Also it says in the Quran that we created you in different tribes and different nations, not to curse each other, but to recognize each other.
So why didn't it work?
Okay, hold on. What do you mean, why didn't it work?
Well, history shows different, doesn't it?
Shows what?
That's not what happened. That everybody thought that everybody is equal. That's not
Okay,
what
first
happened.
of all, everyone never thought it was real, but at the end of the day, you know the Islamic Empire. For example, the point I'm trying to make to you is this: is that you're following the culture, this culture, yeah. At the moment, you're following like, how can I say, popular culture, yes?
I would disagree with that. I would disagree with that. I follow logic. I can give you loads of examples.
This is the prophet. Sorry,
Which
it's actually the
chapter
prophet's.
is it?
Actually, it's the prophet's last sermon. Sorry.
Oh, so
It's-
it's not in the Quran.
No, in the Quran it says that we created you in different tribes and different nations, not to curse each other.
Can I look it up somewhere in the Quran, though?
Yeah, no problem, no
Because
problem.
I
Can you
wanna-
get it?
No, but this
Yeah,
I
definitely.
appreciate.
No, no
This I
problem, no problem.
appreciate, you know,
It was the
about
prophet's
getting-
last sermon before he died, when he said when he gave address to all the Muslims.
Fair enough.
And you'll see when we go to pray,
that's a good
and you'll
sermon.
see when we go to pray, we're all gonna pray feet to feet, black, white, Arab, non-Muslim, Asian, Turkish, all this. Have you been to? Is this your first time in the park?
This is fourth time.
Okay.
4913. Okay, I'll remember 4913. I'll have a look.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
I'm on chapter
problem.
5,
The
so
prophet
I'll
said in that
carry
paragraph is there in
4913.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the whole point I'm trying to say to you, for example, right and wrong. Like, for example, right and wrong in this day and age, as a person, a human being, how do you define right and wrong? You yourself.
Fine. Okay. Well, we went over this already. Do you
No, we did
remember
talk
what
about
I
this.
said?
No, I can't remember everything we talk about.
That's fine. I said it's through logic, through reasoning, through knowledge, right? Scientific knowledge, for example. Like the example of race, the fact that phrenology, whatever it was, right? The study of brain and brain structures. We know that it's a pseudoscience, that's knowledge. So through reasoning, knowledge, empathy, which is knowledge, because I understand how you feel through empathy. If I didn't know how you felt, when we didn't know, for example, that animal felt, we just assumed that it was okay to cut their legs off, you know, to do whatever we wanted with them. When we didn't know that animals had nerve system and that they felt pain, we just assumed that we could do whatever we wanted with them because animals were considered like, you know, robots, basically, right? So knowledge helps morale, reasoning, logic, empathy, those things, that's how we build it. We talk about it. We make sense out of it.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question. Okay, I want to ask you a question. So what would you, if you gave a simple rule for right and wrong, what would you give for how to live your life?
There's no, I wish there was a
No, just a simple, just a...
I wish, okay, yeah, I would agree, whatever does the most good. Whatever doesn't harm somebody is right. There you go.
Okay.
That would be a simple rule, but of course it's simplifying it.
Okay, homosexuality, do you believe it's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's neutral. It's not good or bad. It's fine. It's not a bad thing.
Having sex with animals, is it right or wrong?
It's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because it's rape. Can the animal give consent? No, the animal doesn't give consent, so you're raping the animal.
Okay. Can you find out if a dog is happy with you or not?
No.
You can't.
Well, yeah, the dog can show happiness.
Hold on. No, I'm asking you a question. Are there people that can work? Excuse me.
Agrees to have sex
No,
with the
I'm
dog
asking you a
agrees
question.
to have sex with you?
Look, you don't. Listen to my question, yeah. Are there people, experts, yeah, like that can tell when dogs are happy or sad? Can you find out when a dog is?
Happy or sad? Yeah, sure.
You can.
Yeah, it's very basic. Yeah.
So you can find out when a dog's happy or?
Sort of happy and sad in those lines, but I'm
No,
asking you.
so you
A
can.
dog give
Hold on.
consent?
No,
Can a dog
okay,
give
so no,
consent?
so what? So
No, answer my question. Can a dog give consent?
well, can it? You said they can let you know if it's happy or not.
No, can a dog give consent? Because happy or not is open to interpretation.
Okay, watch this.
Then you can
Okay,
beat
watch
a
this.
woman
Okay.
and say she was happy.
Okay, watch this. So then should people be allowed to kiss their dogs? Yes or no?
Yeah, but
No. Answer my
Come on.
question. So you know why you need? This is what I'm saying. You need guidance. This is why.
different, isn't it?
Now, excuse me.
Is the
No.
dog hurt by the kiss?
No, you see what you said. You said.
way less
Excuse me. You said that you can't find out if a dog has consent. Yes.
Yeah, can it give consent?
No,
You
no.
didn't answer.
No,
Can
you
it?
said.
it cannot.
Excuse me.
Can
You.
it- Yes or no? Can it give consent?
Matt.
Jason, just give me
Matt,
the answer.
Matt,
Yes or no?
Matt,
Can a dog
this is
give
why you need to
consent?
become Muslim. Listen, Matt, you said, I asked you a question, now you realize what's happened. As I said, well, us.
But you didn't answer my
Matt,
question.
don't get, please let me speak. Don't worry, I'll let you speak, you let me
never
speak.
answer my
Matt,
questions.
I'm asking you a question. Is it okay to have sexual relationship? As a Muslim, I believe no. In no way, shape or form, yeah? Because our Creator told us that it's not right to have sex with animals because He created this universe, He created animals and humans, He
I'll
says it's
say
not right.
no
I'm
because you can have consent.
okay,
People
okay,
will say yes,
okay,
but I
okay,
will tell them that.
okay, I'm
I'll say
asking,
it's rape.
okay, I'm asking you a question.
Makes sense.
Is it okay to kiss a dog?
Yes.
It's okay to kiss a dog.
Yes.
It's okay to kiss a dog.
Yes. Kissing is a lot less intrusive than fucking a dog, isn't it?
Okay,
Sorry for the
so if
term.
you've got the intention to kiss a dog with a sexual intention, is it wrong?
How far do you go with it?
Do you want to phone a friend?
No, but no,
Do you want to phone a friend?
You see what you're
No.
doing. Do you see what you're
Chris,
doing?
this is you.
Look, if you're an intelligent
I can tell you the
man,
answer.
you'll understand that.
Okay,
Okay,
so the whole thing is, Chris, do you know, is it wrong to...
Are you saying, is it wrong to be attracted to dogs? Is that what you're saying?
No.
In your opinion, is it wrong to be
No,
attracted
no,
to
what-
dogs?
do-
Is
do-
it wrong? You see, you've never answered my
The thing I'm trying,
madness.
no, because what I'm trying to say to
I'm
you,
not getting one answer out of
what the point I'm trying to say to you is this: is that, see, with mankind, our brain is limited, and even with all the technology we've got, we don't know everything. Yes. So, for example, homosexuality, is it natural?
Yeah, it's found everywhere in nature. Or
Wait a
most
minute.
animals
Oh,
have
so because
homosexual-
it's found in nature, that means it's natural.
Yeah, that's the
Do
definition
dogs,
of natural.
do some animals eat their own crap?
Some of them, yeah.
Is it natural?
Well, yeah. But what is found in nature is
يا ديمة خير وعطاء ويمام نقاء وسخاء يا نجما شع فأبهجنا يا شعلة نور وضاء يا ديمة خير وعطاء ويمام نقاء